Okay, just gonna be starting very shortly. Um, yeah, just give me a moment. Just waiting on Apocalypse. Once the delay catches up, I'm gonna intro. Hey, and we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Um, Welcome to the last matchup of this tournament. The tournament called Who Are the Legends? The 4,500 or $50 3v3 50K Twilight Fame tournament. Let me just pop open the thread just so you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this tournament actually started all the way back in May, and it's been a while that this tournament's been going on, mainly because the size of the tournament, the nature of the tournament being a team game tourney, typically team game tourneys take longer, and just general player arrangement issues. But putting that aside, this is the final match of this tournament, and this is the third place matchup, which Team Mamo and Team Hacker are going to be playing for. So whichever team wins walks away with $450, and whichever team loses walks away with 0. If we look a little bit at the bracket, we can see that Team Hacker got knocked out by Team Boring in the semifinals on the top side of the bracket. Meanwhile, Team Jazza knocked out Team Mamo in a decider in the bottom half of the bracket. And if we look over here, Team Hacker and Team Mamo are facing off in the third place matchup. I'm not gonna go over the pro rules, but if you're curious as to what the pro rules are, you can check out the thread in the description. And yeah, so what I'm also gonna be doing is it's a spin the wheel of mirrors only, essentially. And I think, yeah, I think it's you play the mirror. I'm not sure if you play it once or twice. I need to double check on that, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna be spinning the armies, and basically whatever three armies I roll, it's gonna be mirrored. So I'm gonna be doing this from left to right. I actually just want to double check how they did this before because I want to make sure it's clear whether the mirrors get played both ways or not. Let me just verify that very quickly. It looks like the mirrors don't get played both ways. So I will just be spinning the once, and every game is going to have a spin. Okay, cool. start the spins. Let's do this from left to right. So first army is Air Force. Always fun to watch. So an air on the left. And I'm not gonna remove the armies because I was told by Excal that the armies can just be re-rolled, or not re-rolled, but like rolled twice or thrice. So I'm just gonna allow for those. Okay, USA. Also, I just realized I had my desktop audio muted, but I don't think it muted my mic, so yeah, just fix that. Let's see. So far it's Air Force US. What's the last army gonna be? Ooh, okay, there is a China or GLA. So Gatlings will be in play. So this is an interesting matchup because the China is actually far from the Air Force. So it's actually not that easy for China to really contest air because you're gonna have to be going cross map to do it. Let me just turn off the window capture. There we go. All right. So let's see who's picking what. Sahil's playing the Air Force. Mamo is gonna play the US. And Apocalypse is gonna play the China. Ruiz is going US. And Hacker's going China. And Samo will be playing Air Force. Interesting. I think Team Hacker is still not on VC, by the way. This whole tournament, I think Team Hacker has never played on a Discord call once, which is kind of insane. And I'm not saying that as a compliment. I'm saying that as like, why? It just, uh, I mean, I mean, it's gotten them to the third place, but like, it's kind of crazy to play in a team game tournament without the ability to communicate quickly with your team. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Oh, Hacker's gonna play the Air Force. Hello, Jazza. Hello, Faram. Hello, Almud. Hello, Toby, the Badger, and Luffy. I need to clarify that. Okay, yeah, I understand what he's saying. Yeah, you can't retroactively change spots. Oh yeah, 50K. There you go. Okay, it's a best of 11. It's gonna take a good while, I think. So if you got something to eat, I think. Oh yeah, Hacker was originally. Was he in the middle or Ruiz? Sahel, I think. Oh my God. Let me just do that. Okay. Ruiz is not on call. It's a fairly understandable reason. At the same time, you gotta feel a little bit for Sam and Hacker, because not having team communication is a pretty big thing. Why would I respin? Hacker rage quit. Oh, what on earth is this? I really hope you didn't rage quit. I understand Sam's frustration, but I mean, this doesn't even make a difference. This is like in hindsight, obviously, when you're saying this, like if you knew no switching, it doesn't really affect you. It just matters what armies you roll. This is really stupid to respin, but I mean, if they both want agree to respin for the sake of army spots, it looks like Hacker's gonna play side. I'd ideally like to get the first game in before the 1 hour mark. So Sam is saying Ruiz Hacker call, but Ruiz is already saying baby crying, so probably hard to call. Hello, Jazza. Again, hello, Hassan. Hello, Fancy. Oh, they might actually do a voice call on the later stages. That might be the first voice call of that team. Okay, get this over with. So, mirror matchup. Let me just do that real quick. Bit of a slow load from Sal. I'll just, oh, there we go. I think it's fixed itself. Okay, we got Sam, Pink Air Force, top of Twilight Flame, Ruiz, Purple USA in the middle, and Hacker as Vanilla China on the far right. And on the bottom team, we got Apocalypse, Vanilla China in yellow, Mamo, Blue USA in the middle, and Sahel, the orange Air Force on the far left. Um, as I was saying earlier, I do think it is pretty difficult for China to actually make something happen in a game like this. just because China's cross-map from the Air Force, and the US can kind of intercept the GATs pretty easily if they just toe spam through the middle, because China's got to waddle the Gatlings through the mid here or through under the bridge or through here. But direct GAT spamming into US is kind of tough. Sal is going for an airfield build. Sam is going war factories. I prefer Sal's build, to be honest. I don't think war factories are that good, honestly, in this position. I think he's making a combat nook with that. What's Mamo's setup? Mamo's got 2 barracks. This is probably for faster capture, I'm not sure. Gatlings dropped from Apocalypse. Drop from Ruiz actually delays the supply of Apocalypse. So Apocalypse actually wanted to go 3 supplies. Sahel is playing 1 supply and Mamo's playing 2 supplies. I like this this eco shift in terms of how many supplies and who takes what supplies. Lots of MDs here. I think he's prepping up a combat Chinook to maybe snipe Mamo's SND. But I think that's gonna be kinda tough when Sal's on Raptors. Oil grab going on for Apocalypse. Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah. Now the Raptors are coming in. Denies 2 dozers, delays the strat. This combat nook is still not filled, but he actually sees it. And he killed. Oh, wow. Okay, he killed the MDs with the the Chinook death itself. Yeah. I'm not sure why Sam is going combat Chinook and war factories when this side is predominantly just US. I mean, King Raptors are just really good, and the Air Force is just getting shredded. Yeah, Combat Nook is on minimal HP, gets taken out. Meanwhile, right side, bit of a bunker push here from Hacker with new cannons. Chain guns on both players. New cannon's gonna get a shot in, kills the dozer, and damages the bunker. Yeah, the issue for top team is that their Air Force is not gonna be able to do that much, because he kind of just got base wiped. He can't even make Avengers till he gets Strat Center. So he's kind of screwed. He actually can't defend versus these rep strikes. Sal's actually gone for early countermeasures. I guess he will, in case he's hitting the V-blobs, so he doesn't get hit by tow missile. Bit of overkill. That was just 20% war factory. Didn't need 5 raptors for that. Probably could have killed the war factory. But Sahel is getting very close to 3-star. But at the same time, Hacker's actually having a bit of success on the right-hand side between the new cannon push and the ground army. Yeah, I'm not sure why he got countermeasures, to be honest. I would have just rushed the laser getting missiles. So you can one-shot Vs and help out Mamo push on the left side. Hacker is gonna get onto 4 oil, though. Lord is out. No speaker tower upgrade just yet. There's the Avengers getting pumped out. There is a carpet. Kills an Avenger. Wait, why did I say you need a... Does Air Force need a strat center? I don't think they do for the Avenger. I think I said that randomly. I'm not sure I got that from. Anywho. Apocalypse having some pretty bad engagements here. But Sahel is coming in. But there are a few GATs. But Sahel wipes out most of the heavy units. Kills every nuke cannon and overlord. And that's boosted him up to 4-star, so he will have a Spectre or an A10 to help out as well here.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, I really like Sahel's setup much more than Sam's setup, I'm not gonna lie. I really dislike the fact that Sam went heavy on ground. And he didn't like rush with it either. It's just he went heavy on ground and stayed in base. Artillery on what looks like the back supply. Carpet cleared up the main supply. Rose drops a beacon. Thing is, Cell can actually just base wipe someone once the corners are cleared up. 2 trucks die to the artillery. I think Cell wants to combine with Mamo here. Lots of overlords. Inferno's out, but no napalm upgrade. There is a Chinook in the midst of this that is going to get instantly wiped. Overlords getting shot at. One goes down, another severely damaged. In comes Ruiz with an angle. They still need to be careful about this nuke cannon. Sam might try and snipe an airfield. Kill a couple of raps. Oh, where's the last raptor? Ah, he actually had the chance to kill 4 raps. That would have been a nice pick off for Sam, but bit of a missed opportunity. CM sniped by the nuke cannon. Infernos are firing at 3 separate targets, so he's not even triggering the firestorm. He needs to focus on one area with all the Infernos. Mamo is on a lot of ease, but he hasn't really started that much secondary. He's only making his first drops on now. Oil recaptured from Apocalypse. Raptors hit this V army a bit. Killed quite a lot of Vs. That's like 8 Vs, 9 Vs dead there. And Mamo is gonna find an opening here. Advanced training for both of the USs. Issue is Apocalypse is actually very much on the back foot. And if bottom team are not careful, this China army could kill them. Spectre from Saddle finishes off the oils. A10 from Ruiz used defensively, misses the target. And Mamo realizes that they have to go back to defend this, because if that enters Mamo's base unguarded, then they could just flat out lose. There are 5 nuke cannons, so it is going to be a little bit awkward. I'm not sure why Apocalypse hasn't gotten nuke cannons, to be honest. Infernos are really not that great in open ground like this. Really nice Raptor strike though from Sahel. Wipes out the majority of Hacker's army. Nuke cannon redeploying once again. Misses the opportunity to fire its shot. Nuke cannon here might fire its shot here though. Does fire it. Kills 5 Vs. That's a pretty meaty target. But Ruiz has actually snuck into the entrance of Apocalypse's base. Really massive error not having a single defense here at least. Even like mines from a barracks here is useful. And now Apocalypse is gonna lose his internet center as a result. Yeah, Apocalypse is definitely looking like the weak link right now this game, but you do have to say Sahel and Mamo are very much playing overtime. Ruiz and Sam queuing up a pretty large army of Vs. Remember that Sam was extremely far behind given a really poor build order decision. And Hacker's actually pushing in as well now through the right side. Where are the Raptors? Raptors are hitting the Gatlings and damages an Overlord severely. Apocalypse is just... I don't even know what he's doing with these Infernos. He's just losing Infernos and sending them like without attacking. Oh, that's a nice mine drop from Hacker. Cuts off the Vs and kills quite a few. And Mamo's eco is actually threatened. Yeah, Ruiz is just charging in with the Vs and basically doing any damage he can. The good news is, though, for bottom team is that this is buying a lot of time for Sahel to get a lot of money. I think that's a fuel air on the strat and search and a leaflet coming up as well. Sahel's base is getting, or Mamo's base is getting sniped at. Would like to see a couple of Gatlings here on the cliff, or maybe a few Avengers, so he can't just get away with that. Yeah, fuel air kills the strat and the drop zone. Leaflet on what looks to be the thing. Sam using the all chat, no S&D for blue. Leaflet only disables one Gatling tank. Sahel is coming in with the Raptors. Ooh, that wasn't as good as I hoped, but that was pretty scary. Big V army now going in through the middle, both with the combo of Sam plus Ruiz. There was actually an EMP dropped over here as well. Lots of actions going on in the map right now. I heard an artillery, but I missed where it went, honestly. Hacker is pushing in through this cliff. Mamo's still got a pretty big army, but yeah, I mean, oh yeah, the artillery's here. Oh, nice carpet though. Apocalypse finally redeeming himself a little bit. Kills 2 overlords and a nuke cannon. That's a good start for Apocalypse. And Mamo is spreading his influence on the map with a wave of blue. Another artillery, another leaflet from Mamo, disables an overlord and nuke cannon, blocks off some of the units. Very nice. I don't know what Apocalypse is doing with the micro. I'm not sure why he's not just attack moving there. Spectre gunship from Sam is gonna focus down the strat of Sahel. Artillery on the S&D of Ruiz. Ooh, nuke cannon might get a good hit here. Mamo needs to be careful. Misses his shot, but does phase away the Humvees. Artillery kills the strat. A10 is coming in now from Ruiz. Mamo will gun down the oils originally for Apocalypse here, just so Hacker doesn't get on the 4 oil spam anymore. Does Hacker have hackers? He does not. A10 might still make it, barely though. Yeah, we'll finish off the drop zone. Mamo is pressing forward though. No drones on any of the Vs of Sam, major mistake. It's just gonna let all the Vs clear up Sam's Vs with insane ease. Hacker is still pushing with what he can. Ruiz with another wave of Humvees through the middle. Yeah, I think the bottom team needs to think more about sealing off their entrances, to be honest. I mean, I understand there's an AOD rule, but I mean, this push was criminal. I mean, if Apocalypse just had like a gat turret or a bunker or a barracks with mines, this whole sequence of like aggressive pushes doesn't even start, because he lost his internet center even because of that, remember. Mine drop there to block off from the main base. Leaflet dodged from Mamo. Ruiz does not disable anything. There is still fuel air to be used, but no strat center in sight, so he can't even upgrade it to a Moab if he wanted to. Yeah, Ruiz is just guard moding. I don't think he really cares about losing these Vs here. But Sahel is actually on a lot of money now. I think Sahel is actually the richest player on the map. Yeah, Sam is incredibly poor. He is QQAing all his rangers to Chinooks just to try and do some kind of hat trick, I guess, at this point. Maybe he's just gonna mass drop and try and cap something. Maybe he gets lucky, he even gets one, I think, here. But Mamo is doing some pretty good damage now against Ruiz. He has cleared up quite a lot of drop zones in the back of his base. Ruiz is only on 6 drop zones now. Mamo is on 3, 4, 5, 6, but Sahel is on more than 20, I'm pretty sure. I'll do a proper count in a second. Carpet doesn't land any of its bombs. Yeah, Yeah, Sahel is on 4, 6, 9. Someone is QQing like crazy. Oh my word, that 5 FPS drop. That is a QQA if I've ever seen one. Oh, I think that's Sam. Because I see all these Rangers. Yeah, Sam is on like 15, I think. Ruiz doing another push. Ruiz is just gonna lose an insane amount of Vs here if Sahel just targets them. I don't know why Sahel is ignoring them, to be honest. He could just kill Ruiz outright. Kill the Vs and then kill the eco. Because now Ruiz is gonna charge in when he's reloading. Sahel is not dealing with this very well, to be honest. He's let Sam capture 2 airfields. I think they need to be better at not letting that happen. I think that's a bit strange to let happen. But yeah, Ruiz I think is eco-hunted now. He has 1 drop zone left, but he's actually got 11k in the bank. But the issue is if he drops down drop zones now, he's just gonna get them sniped. So Ruiz may just invest the rest of that into army for one final gambit. Artillery once again from Hacker. Mamo's Spectre finishes off the last drop zone. Yeah, and I mean, this is why I think the Raptors were just the superior route to go this game, because you see some of these Raptors are like Vet 2, Vet 3. It's very easy to use Raptors against like mass Toby spam once you have the upgrade. And you can just sometimes ignore those Vs and go straight for the base because you have the PDL. Meanwhile, Sam was going Combat Chinook when there was an Air Force in the game. I mean, it just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Power gets sniped. Nice Fuelair is gonna kill 2 War Factories and a Power. Yeah, Sahel is just picking off whatever he can. Remote charge from Burton. Burton does die. That is... Was that Mamo's? Yeah, that is Noob Mamo's Burton. Using remote charge instead of time charge. Knowing Burton could die. Oh, wow. Apocalypse actually lost his CC. Is he hunted? No, he's not. That is a Spectre call-in from Sahel. What's he hitting? He's hitting the strat. Yep. This is gonna reset the strat. Oh, and Sam doesn't cancel the money. Yeah, Sam is effectively out of cash. I don't know why Sahel is going middle. I think, well, I know why he's going middle, but he could just kill the Air Force. Get rid of his promos. He literally has nothing. He will just do that to Ruiz, though. Doesn't finish the CC. Doesn't finish the supply either. I mean, this isn't even an important target. I don't know why he's selecting it. I guess he's trying to be efficient, but I'd rather just overkill at that point on the CC. Sahel is getting Ranger dropped spam. I seriously don't know why people are reacting poorly to this, because this shouldn't work, by the way. This random Ranger cap thing. It's actually taking the power plant here, even. More drops from Sam. I mean, these are just very silly drops, but they're doing a lot when they really shouldn't be, in all honesty. Yeah, that Chinook's just gonna go down to the next V that gets made. Apocalypse is hanging on for dear life. Looks like an EMP, maybe? Nope, mine drop. Rangers get sniped. Faces of Ruiz and Sam look very dire, and even though Hacker's base is kind of intact, it's not exactly primed for late game. Carpet going through the middle, they're calling the GG. And I think this is 1-0 to Team Mamo in this 3rd place matchup. Sam's actually calling in a Spectre, I think on those feeds. And
You have been defeated.
nicely done there from Team Mamo. 1-0 so far in this best of 11. Just a minute, guys. I need to check on something. Update the score in the meantime. And I will re-roll the new armies. I'll wait for everyone. I'm waiting until everyone picks a spot. Because I'm not interested in this. Like, oh, I want to spin again because I didn't know. Like, now I'm making it clear. I would like to finish the set today. Uh, Sam has picked a spot. Okay, everyone's picked a spot. Ruby Ramos says Mamo and Salo are playing very good. I agree. Map looks a bit weird. Oh yeah, it's because I have minimum graphics right now. Let me actually fix that. 1 second. I'll fix that just momentarily. 3D shadows. That should fix it. I'm gonna test my game quick. Just to make sure it's properly working. Yeah. Now I think it looks better. Now I think it looks better. I'll check Twilight Flame too. It looks better. Actually don't know if that's the specific option for it. I don't want to add too many options if it's gonna lag the game, but I think this is what I had in my old laptop anyways, so let's just roll with that. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pick up a phone call. Let me just set up the window so it shows the army spin again. Let's not cause a stir in the chat, guys. Should be. Text is bigger than normal, yes? Yeah, it's bigger than normal. It's been like that for quite a few streams now, actually. Uh, These is not a bad strategy versus Air Force if you combine to overwhelm, but I think the execution was just poor. Anywho, let's get these armies. Let's see. From left to right. What do we got? Okay. GLA for army number 1. Okay. What's army number 2? This is gonna be the mid. We got infantry. Okay. So that's MiGs or Helixes. And what's gonna be third army here? So GLA infantry accompanied with super weapon. Nice. Okay. GLA inf super weapon. Don't think I'm gonna be forgetting that. GLA inf super weapon from left to right. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Sam. Let's I do think there is a bit of a Dunning-Kruger phenomena, if I do say so myself, when it comes to people rating themselves way too high in this format. It definitely came out in my eyes, at least when I was playing. It's just kind of ridiculous, you know? I mean, this is just complaining for the sake of complaining. I don't get it. Like, I typed it in caps partially as a joke, but also to, like, make it clear. Like, I don't like this attitude of, like, people who complain just to try and get their way. It's so annoying. It's nothing against Hacker, but it's just a pet peeve I have of people. Yeah, the game looks a lot better now. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way, Hassan. I think it's because I have a test build of 0 hour where I like have modded stuff where I test out things, so sometimes the options revert from low performance to high performance. Anywho, Sahel in GLA Vanilla. Mamo as China Infantry, Apocalypse as USA Super Weapon in orange, blue, yellow, respectively. We have Hacker in cyan, 2 supply centers, probably for EMP drops. Ruiz in purple in China Infantry in the middle, and Sam as the Vanilla GLA in pink on the far left of Twilight Flame. Sahel is going for 4 arms theaters, which is interesting because you normally get 5. So I'm wondering if there's a specific reason for this or if this is just Like, because he feels like it. Anywho, we got a drop from Hacker. One dozer dropped over here, dropping a barracks immediately. I think this is a second dozer and it's going to drop an EMP. It is, and I think that's going to be an EMP. Any second. Yep. Rua is getting the second supply here. Sam going for the second supply. Scorpion and quads from Sam. Lots of stingers being dropped down in case of a surprise helix. I think that's a good call from Sahel. Stinger on the oil. This barracks will get camped out here by Apocalypse. Needs to sell that, otherwise it's going to get free XP. But there is an EMP dropped on the second supply, which will force Mamo to have to clear that up. There's no reason not to sell this, because now you're just giving him 100 XP and bet on his fees. That's just like little mistakes there. Rangers will get burned to a crisp by the MiG, which will delay Apocalypse's oil grab, which is actually quite important because Hacker is on 2 oils and these oils are pretty defended by these EMPs. Stinger number 1 here, Stinger number 1 over here. Yeah, Rua's beaconing probably to focus on that spot with the MiGs plus the Humvees of Hacker. Supply center is finally going up there, but how will they respond to these MiGs? Apocalypse with an X-Spread. Does lose quite a few Vs though. No Firestorm near the bunker, which is pretty important because these mines are still going to be here. Which is going to limit the mobility of these Vs of Hacker. Massive army from Sam. I'm actually curious if he's just going to charge in once the MiGs of Mamo are used. But I think the MiGs of Mamo are being saved for that giant army. Because it is mostly Scorpions. It's like 50-50. But all those Scorpions are mince meat to the MiGs that are about to be unleashed. Oh, Mamo not with the best MiG strike, to be honest. He did clear this side up, but he honestly could have just nuked that entire army if he redirected it over here. We'll give Sam about 30 seconds of time to make a move. Riz will gun down the oils of Sahel. Jarman Kell is out for Sam. Bus is being prepped up by Sahel. The super weapons are still on their oils, but the oils of Sahel have been taken out. Sam is actually just gonna push a little bit here just to try and get XP and clear up the map. Mamo will, however, snipe this army, and these Scorpions are just gonna get completely washed by the MiGs. Does lose a MiG, but I think that's more than worth it, especially because Mamo's now very close to 3-star. Ruiz, even though he's actually killed the oils, hasn't actually got that much XP, so it's gonna be a bit of catch-up for him. Jarman bike out for Sam. Ruiz is gonna try and hit the quads before they retreat into tunnel. That's a good amount of them, and some of those quads were scrapped up too. Bit of a poke from Hacker on the middle. There's an EMP and these garrisons, so it is an awkward angle with this cliff. Sam is just aggressively pushing this position. He does not want Sahel to have tunnel presence here. Nice MiG strike from Mamo. Hits a lot of Humvees, a lot of dead Vs going down. That's at least 10 Vs, and a lot of Vs also injured in the process of Hacker. There are Avengers on these oils, so it's going to be very difficult for Mamo to actually snipe these with the MiGs. Having said that, Apocalypse hasn't done the same thing. He just has a critical mass of Humvees, but you could still trade in that position. Sam does actually get power. I just saw that. And he's building a USCC and a US power plant. So Sam has the potential to be a behemoth in the late game if Sahel never gets onto power. Remember though, infantry can just get nuke cannons and neutron the US dozer. So that way Sahel can get power without having to rely on a Jarman snipe. But I don't know if Ruiz is thinking about that right now. Scud launchers and buses out for Sahel. Carpet bomb coming in from Mamo. Oh, this could be legendary. That almost, if that was just a little bit closer, that could have wiped a ton of Avengers. But yeah, he was using that on the oil. MiGs are on the side. I actually don't know what happened there. That might have been the Jarman. I wasn't looking. Artillery does not finish either oil, and they are just gonna start getting prepared here. Off from Sam. Oh, if that's on the tunnel, if that's on the tunnel, oh my god. Oh my god. That's 10 units killed from one Scud launcher. Instant vet 3 for Sahel. Nicely done there. Nicely done there. And if he gets on top of it with the scrap, that range with a vet 3 Scud launcher is just brutal. It's beyond insane. It actually rivals the Cindy Scud launcher without scrap. That's how good the scrap pieces on the Scud launchers are. Oh, loses the vet 3 Scud though. Well, that's a shame. 1 MiG, but does clear up a lot of the mid, and Ruiz is on 3-star now as well, which I think he will happily take in this situation. Are there hackers out yet for Mamo? Yes, there are, and these are vet 1 hackers because they're mining 6, not 5. MiGs are in mid from Mamo. Is he gonna hit the V's? He might get a good hit. Oh, I don't think he hit them ahead of time, so he's split, but not as much as he could have. Whereas with the carpet plus artillery, he's gonna finish off the oils. Nicely done there. Times the artillery as the carpet fires, so that way he doesn't give away that carpet bomb is coming. And is Sahel on power? Sahel is still not on power. Bomb truck from Sahel, probably for the oil of Sam. But the issue now is that Sam is on power, but not on that many markets. I think Sahel still has more markets than him. I'm gonna do a market check in a second. Burton just sniped a ton of hackers from Ruiz. I just saw a bunch of dead bodies of hackers. These are inf hackers though. Oh, that's why they're mining 6, because they're inf hackers. They're vet 1. Oh, Sahel gets power. Okay, that's a big game changer now. Now this is a lot more dicey for bottom team. Yeah, big mistake there, letting the USs from both teams casually give out power. Especially because it's not even a hijack power, it's a Jarman power. You need to be mindful of that. MiGs are trying to force fire for the vet 3 Burton, but he is just briskly walking past. Hackers are being detected. Some hackers not mining here. A lot of hackers not mining actually from Ruiz. That's a pretty big mistake. Yeah, most of his hackers actually aren't hacking. And I would like to see an internet center, to be honest, because even though it's a prime target for promos, your hackers do mine, I think, 20 or 25% faster in an internet center. So, and these are inf hackers, so I think inf hackers, they actually pay off after essentially 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So after 1 carpet, they've paid for themselves, and I think they vet up even around that time. So they start paying way more dividends than a regular hacker would, at least. Yeah, Sal with the CC, the US tech as well. Let's do the market check. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from Sahel. 3, 6, only the 7th now. And I think Ruiz has lost quite a lot of hackers. And Mamo still has an internet center as well, so he's collecting faster with the hackers. Hacker is saying, man. Ah, I missed this, I think. Was that a Scud launcher? Oh, that must have been a bomb truck here and a bomb truck here. Damn. Yeah, Sahel has 3-star. Oh, force fire to avoid the Avenger. Sam is saying, okay. Carpet bomb coming in from Ruiz. Ooh, the Spectre actually tanks a couple of shots for the carpet. Ow, that was very expensive. That didn't look like a lot, but he lost 6 Avengers, or 6,000 worth in Avengers, which is pretty costly. Artillery there, coming out from Mamo. I think that is that the army or is that the strat? Mamo's beaconing here. Maybe he wants a scan for Kashak. Oh yeah, I don't know if infantry gets Kashak. I don't think they do. Artillery clears the war factory and a strat center. Good trade. Lots of MiGs out for both of the ints still. Scud launcher does fire. Oh, Sahel is walking into a really dangerous spot. That was really dangerous of Sahel to do that, and he went for it. Does lose his army. Don't think that was really worth it. I don't think Sahel killed that many MiGs. Maybe 1 or 2. But yeah, Sahel is setting up a US war factory. He's gonna be on strat. No, wait, this is Apocalypse's strat. Okay. Yeah, the US war factory is also nice because when he gets sneak attack, he can put an ambo and a Avenger with it. So he's got anti-anthrax if he goes aggressive. He's got the Avengers for anti-scud launcher. Charging right into the army there. It was a bomb truck drop from Sam. Sam needs to focus more on eco, I think, rather than doing hat tricks right now. I honestly think both players should just be using 2 or 3 arms leaders. 5 arms leaders is overkill with GLA on power. You definitely don't have enough money at this stage to sustain 5 arms leader. You may as well sell them now for the extra cash and then remake them later once you're at insane eco. Artillery on supply center? I think there's better targets. I mean, US supply centers aren't valuable, especially because it's clearing up at this stage. Search and destroy deployed by Sam. Bit of a mistake from Sahel, putting his S&D right next to Apocalypse's, so they can get a 2-for-1 here if the artillery is placed here. Super Lotus is being detected and gets sniped. If we look at the ranks, Mamo is almost at 5-star. He's about 800 away from 5-star. Hackers are getting scanned. And this is getting to the stage where the USs should start thinking about Pathfinder drops, by the way. Because Pathfinder drops are going to be very, very brutal against the Inf. Because you can wipe out a ton of economy if you just drop like 2 or 3 Pathfinders in one spot. And there's a massive pocket of them. Spectre gunship called in from Hacker. Yeah, it is getting to that stage where game could get potentially late. War factory and a drop zone. Gonna get picked off here. Nice trade. Or not, why am I saying trade? Nice pick off there from Hacker. How can I spam more markets if I have no money? I'm not sure if that's in response to me or if that's in response to thing. I hope that's not in response to me. I don't think it is. I think Sam is just randomly using all chat by accident when he's communicating with Ruiz and Hack, because I don't think they're on comms. And pressing enter sometimes is easier than pressing backspace team chat. Even though he should be using team chat. Big hacker pockets there from Ruiz. Very dangerously close to the flip as well. Really would rather have this in the back. Even though it's more predictable, I think it's way safer. Ooh, that Scud missile barely got sniped by the Avenger of Hacker there. Mamo is collecting his MiGs and getting ready to strike, I think. Ruiz is gonna pounce on this. Snipes the Avenger, starts up 2 Firestorms. Gets a lot of Yellow's army. Decent hit from Ruiz, but not many MiGs lost. Okay, nice. Thought he lost a lot more. This S&D combo is gonna get sniped, I think, by the artillery. No, that's the artillery of Mamo. Ruiz is 5-star. That could be an EMP. Hacker's got quite a significant army as well. Leaflet plus Mine Drop disables a large portion of this ground army here. Nicely done from Hacker. Are we gonna see Team Hacker clutch out the second game victory? SND, I think, will be getting sniped here from Sam. It does. Mamo coming in with the MiGs. Gets a good hit on the left-hand side of this army. Clears up essentially all of the Vs. Tunnel isn't considered as defense. Yep, it is not considered for AOD. So, Stingers are counted, Bunkers are counted, Gatlings, Patriots, not tunnels. If you're gonna ask me why, I will just say I don't know. Because I don't know. Carpet on the CC. They might want a combo, but I don't think they have the ability to really combo with this many minigunners surrounding. Yeah, and Sahil is on full theme mode right now. Power, SND. SND will get sniped here, and yeah, this is what I was talking about grouping the SNDs together. They essentially just got a 2-for-1. They killed both the SND of Apocalypse and of Sahil. But Sahil is looking for blood, I think. Because he is going very aggressive with these quads. No junk repair yet. Does have AP rockets and AP ammo. Line of tunnels there from Sam, but lots of AFK RPGs. Could be using those to potentially set up some buses. A10 coming in. Think that was maybe for a drop zone. Spectre gunship and an EMP on the base of Sam. Sam actually doesn't have fortified structures yet. Another bomb truck drop from Sam. Prepped up. Maybe this one will try and get the strat. That could be a good target. MiGs are getting kind of poked at as well here. He's lost quite a few MiGs. Even though Sahil did lose some army, I think Sahil doesn't care at this stage because he is on full steam ahead with the power GLA, the search and destroy, the US deck sneak attack from Sahil. And this exposed eco from Sam. And I think that was a Tox Bomb on his arms dealers. It was. Avenger will get killed and the production is cut off. MiGs are coming in from Ruiz. Bit of a mistake that Sahil has not made Avengers with this. He is floating 13k, but I think he is fully immersed in the moment right now, trying to win the game right here and now with this army. And also the army in the front. Sahil is going to make a big wave in the front, but there is a carpet coming in on the cliff. Ah! Loses 5 units, but Sahil has a tunnel. And the cockroaching begins from Sahil. Sam desperately trying to get some tunnels up, but I think Sahil just needs to make buggies, quads, and Avengers, and I think he wins the game at this point. There is the Avenger. So no more Scud launchers for this army. And even with the rate of fire bonus laser, the fairy fire that the Avenger ground laser gives, it actually boosts up the DPS on buildings by an insane amount. Yep, and Sahil has fully colonized the back of Sam's base, which is where 80% of his eco is. Hacker is scrambling to help out, but I think this is game over at this point. This combo is essentially unkillable. Even if he gets anthraxed, he just needs to make an ambulance. He has one at base, he can easily pull that over. And Sam, I think, was trying to type GG, but he had hotkeys clicked on as well. Pathfinders dropped around as well, probably for the hackers and the random infantry. Flamers actually from Mamo. I don't even know where they came from. I think he just queued them through the mid, and Team
You have
Mamo
been
takes the
defeated.
second game. Sam looked pretty promising with the early power there, but I think he just needed to get onto the money spam quicker. And I think Hacker, or who was it? Yeah, Hacker giving the super weapon tech was a pretty big blunder as well. You shouldn't be giving away dozers like that freely. Having no stealth detection in the corner spots, that's a very, very common mistake I think I've seen in the 50k scene. Anywho, let's spin the wheel to get the mirror armies of game 3. So let's see what we get. So US once again. It's gonna be laser. So it's been a US of some kind in the first 3 games so far. Laser, laser? Where's that Air Force? Okay, double laser. And the third army. Oh, wow. Hawks. You know, buggies actually seem pretty insane in a US only matchup. That could be interesting. There is a stream delay, by the way, guys, so I was rolling while these guys wouldn't be able to see the stream anyway, so I was waiting for the spots. Okay. Teams are wrong. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Okay. I'll give it a moment. Let me check on something quick as well. There we go. Hopefully that spot's correct. Okay, that's cool. So, laser talks. Interesting. Got Apocalypse. The yellow is talks on the far right side. Mamo as the laser in the middle in blue. And Sahel in the laser in orange on the left side. We then got Ruiz on the left side as laser. Hacker as the laser in the middle. And Sam as the talks on the right side. WS and a GLA. No MIGs to be seen, so positioning is everything, I think, in a matchup like this. I think I'm gonna have to turn off one of the graphics details a little bit, because it is. I'm not sure if that's my game FPS dropping or if that's someone else's limiting it, but I think. I don't know. I'll keep it for now. Till it causes major issues, I guess. Beacon from Hacker. Looks like Drop is gonna try and deny the tunnels of Apocalypse. Meanwhile, two Chinooks coming in from Mamo. Mamo making a lot of full Vs, I think, because that's 3 Raxes. Meanwhile, Sad is going toe spam. So Mamo is going to play full hump rock Vs, which I think is not a bad idea when there's no MIGs in the game. So both GLAs at... Oh, blunder there from Hacker. I was gonna say both GLAs, or both sides of bottom are getting dropped. But this is gonna be a very annoying laser pat if it does get up, and I do think it will get up. It's gonna be very close. Yeah, it's getting up. That could make for a really deadly position that Ruiz can just break through. Ruiz actually doesn't have Toe Missile yet. Scorpions from Apocalypse. Does make sense as the unit of choice. Drops from Mamo are infinitely patrioting that back supply. Oh, fix the screen. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. I'm glad I saw that earlier. Okay. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay. Nice build order, I agree. Don't worry, don't worry. You didn't miss too much. It was just a Patriot drop on this side, on the back over here from Mamo. Patriot drop from Ruiz. And a failed dozer drop over here. With Hacker actually sealing off Apocalypse's entrance with these 2 Patriots. So that's basically all you guys missed. You haven't missed too much otherwise, don't worry. Double up here from Hacker and Sam. I like this idea. Bit of a toe missile bug there, but didn't really do anything with it, so that's good. Oh, that's really deadly though. Dropping full Vs with SND right in the base of Sam. Sam is not on buggies yet, so if he loses these arms eaters, Sam is in real big trouble. There's the full Vs from Mamo, but he's now microing these Vs. He's gonna lose some pretty chunky Vs. I think almost every single V here is full. That's the only empty V. Empty Palace from Sam will get gunned down shortly after this arms dealer gets sniped, I imagine. Second arms dealer gets sniped. This soil has still not been claimed by Sahel. And I think it's just been because he's been delayed heavily by Ruiz, but Ruiz actually hasn't taken this oil. Yeah, Sam's whole base is just getting cleaned up completely by these SNDVs. Sam is only making buggies now. Snipes the V in the ambo with Scorpion rockets. But I think Mamo has done significant damage to Sam. To the point where Sam, I think, is essentially out of the mid game. It is fixed now, by the way. Don't worry. Yeah, I double checked the delay thing. Cool. Drop from Sahel, but Hacker is entering the base of Sahel. What will Sahel do in this situation? Mamo is coming in to help defend. These are empty Tovies here. This full V is still being very, very annoying for Sam. And yeah, this is what I was talking about, where positioning's everything, because it's just a V here, a V army here, another V army here. Buses from Apocalypse just ram the Vs of Ruiz. Sahel's Nooks will get sniped here, but now Hacker is kind of trapped between the army of Mamo and the army of Sahel. He is making progress on Sahel's army, but Mamo will be helping him quite a bit. Having said that, they're actually both losing a lot. This 1V from Mamo is still alive and has done so much damage behind this too. Ruiz has actually, Hacker has actually 2v1 the armies, barely. I hear a Burton. Burton has time bombed the supply. He's gonna time bomb a war factory here as well. He time bombed the war factory here, I think. Other war factory time bombed. Yeah, Sahel is just getting denied constantly by Ruiz. Ruiz is not giving him the chance to take the oils. Sahel needs to escort his rangers. And he needs to sell this because he's just giving free XP. That's actually going to put Ruiz very close to 3-star. Yeah, that's a mistake. Ruiz is now very close to 3-star. Sam making a barracks here. Try and take the oils faster. Bus spam from Apocalypse. Yeah, this is the benefit of Apocalypse not getting dropped as heavily as Sam, because I mean, Sam is kind of forced into this Scorpion spam because he had to kind of spam out units to live. And all these Scorpions are pretty useless up against bus spam. And Tox buses basically kill every unit in the game when you have them like in mass, so yeah, you really have to prefer the Apocalypse composition here. V's from Hacker and Scorpions from Sam. Coming through the mid. Sam will be actually on 4 oils here, so economically the top team could recover. Because they do have 6 oils soon, because this oil is getting time bombed, but that's a 6 oil lead. But then again, Apocalypse is on the bus spam way sooner, and Sam is only getting the palace now. So these are only like low tech units, and yeah, that bus just wrecks the GLA army like nothing. Hacker will try and force himself into the base of Sahel on the left side, alongside Ruiz. With nice mesh of purple and cyan. Tovies versus Tovies, but the superior numbers and concave is what matters here. There's the buses, and these are Tovies, mind you, so I don't think Tovies are gonna cut it if these are microed properly. Oh, he's getting body blocked by Mamo. He may get 1 bus bunkered. No, he doesn't even lose a bus. Wow, that's a great trade for Apocalypse. Oh, these buses need to be careful though. Yeah, Apocalypse living on the edge here. Would get junk repair, I think. I think junk repair is pretty high value for battle buses because you constantly want to have them fighting out of tunnel. Having said that, Sahel's base is getting wrecked by Ruiz. Ooh, not the best micro though. Spy drones are getting killed, so now the Vs will be getting properly targeted. Sahel does have money to rebuild, I think. Does he? He needs to sell the war factory, I think, to rebuild. Yeah, he needs to sell the war factory. Or sell the barracks. Mamo does have full Vs again, but the aggression is persistent from the top team. I think Apocalypse is going to have to carry this game. Because Mamo is going to be dry on money soon, I think. Ooh, drop. Oh no, that's sad. Those are, I think, for Rangers. Right? Yeah, these battle buses are kind of saving them the game, though. Because 10 Tovies versus 10 battle buses, you have to take the battle buses any day of the week. And even though Sam is on 4 oil, he has been out of Palace Tech for so long, he's still got unupgraded buggies. And those are the first 2 markets that Sam finally has. He's got worker shoes now as well, at long last. Battle buses charging in. Needs to be careful with the micro because these are a very micro heavy unit at the end of the day. Nice clear up there from Apocalypse. Sam pops right into 2 buses. He will ground them, but the issue is he did lose a lot of ground for that. And Apocalypse, most importantly out of that, is 5-star. So now Apocalypse just needs to select a target and kill a player, essentially, to win his team the game, I think. A10 will kill the oils, so now Sam only has 2 oils. Sneak attack on the top left. Sells from Ruiz. 3 buses popped out. Would like to see workers being popped out here as well. Mars says, I prefer Sam's position over Apocalypse. I 100% prefer Apocalypse's position because even with more money, if you are behind in unit tech, that makes such a big difference. V's will try to get us around here. Nice Anthrax bomb on the production, but Apocalypse is just charging into V's. I would like to see him try and skid past them. I wouldn't try and force an engage. Tox ambush, level 1 Tox ambush doesn't really achieve anything there. Definitely think that bus spam could have gone better, but Mamo will seize the opportunity here and make a frontal assault on the base of Hacker. Search and destroy deployed again from good old Mamo. Sam is on buggies with ammo now. And this is where it gets very tough because mass Vs versus mass buggies is not the type of engagement you want to fight, especially if these are Tovies too. Because you don't really have a way to easily punish buggies as long as you micro. But then again, there are a lot of tight corners on this map, so another sneak attack could be very deadly here. Once these buses are popped again. Junk repair is out now for Apocalypse. Mamo will kill the S&D of Hacker. Hacker is on 1 supply right now. And he doesn't have secondary economy. Ruiz has 2 drop zones and he's not mining off of his back yet. Fuel air bomb is gonna clear up a war factory, a barracks, and a supply. Nice. Another push. Kind of abysmal micro there though. Didn't have to lose those 2 buses. 1 bus got bunkered on the Ranger, the other just charged into the V. Would also like to see a Jarman in one of these buses too, so he can't do these MD evacs to essentially like phase away all the buses. Tox ambush being used for a capture. This is very silly. Ruiz is just dropping every single thing he has. He's just fully committing to try and kill Sal. is gonna be very close. He's gonna trade some buses, but Sahel will live. And I do think that is important at this stage. Sahel actually has a very full supply. 13k still. And this one is run out. Sahel's base has been tortured from the beginning of this game. Mass drop from Mamo. Are these all Vs? They are Vs. And he is going to focus the CC of Hacker. Hacker CC does go down. Is he hunted? No, he is not. One dozer remains. Buggies of Sam are going to be tailing these Vs of Mamo. Yeah, lots of rocket buggies at this point. A10, I missed the target on that. Oh! Tunnel from Sam, actually. Does get shut down, but loses army with it too. And another sneak attack from Apocalypse. He's gonna try and hunt the dozer. Pops one RPG. I mean, he had units, why not just pop a bus? Well, trading the bus to hunt is worth it at this stage. Oh! That is a drop from Sahel. Sahel, this whole game has been getting destroyed by the combined V army of Ruiz plus Hacker, and Sahel basically says, you know what? Let me return the favor. And he hunts Hacker. So now Hacker is only on one war factory worth of production. And no secondary economy to back it up. A10 from Ruiz. Snipes the supply, so Sahel is still not mining the supply. Sahel, is he supply hunted? No, he's not. He can rebuild, but he needs to sell again. Tox ambush plus the bus spam. There's the Jarman inside the bus as well. Snipes the Rangers. It's gonna make hitting these Vs a lot easier. But these buses are auto-hitting the spy drones. One bus does sneak through, though. Sam is relentless, though. He is gonna make a push into the base of Apocalypse. That is an Anthrax bomb. Really nice reaction there from Sam, though. Could have lost his whole army if he wasn't careful. The issue for Sam, though, is that this little bit of tight area is gonna be very scary to fight into the buses, and there's the bus. And it's 3 buses. Yeah, and this is why buses are still good even with this many buggies, because the tight spaces are pretty easy to abuse. 1 ambush, bunkers 1 bus. Sahel, I think, actually Ranger dropped there. Ruiz is doing another gambit. He's just gonna do another massive drop with his Vs. He does not care about money. Leaflet coming in, disables 5 units. Mamo is coming in to help. And these are Tovies. Bunkered bus. Second bunkered bus over here, but Sam's army will get cleared up. And this is also giving a lot of cash bounty to Apocalypse. Bear in mind that the army kills are another form of eco. Yeah, Ruiz basically dropping his entire army. He is basically just going to overwhelm Sahel here. That is what he is trying to do at this point. Good reaction though from Apocalypse this time. Spots the mass drop. If there's more buses, he could just snipe a Chinook out, right? Mamo needs to chase this V army. 1 Nook might go down here. That's a Nook with a full V in it. Second Nook with 2 full Vs in it. And the rest of the army dropped here with 3 Vs, 2 Vs now. Mass evac from the Vs, mass evac from the bus, 1 V remains, and no Vs remain. And the infantry's cleared up. And I think... Oh, what? How does he have a dozer? I thought he was hunted. Well, he has no money, so he actually can't make a CC even though he's not hunted. So he's effectively hunted still because he can't even use his promos. I think if he sells the strat and the war factory, he could make the CC, but he forgoes the search and destroy bonus for his Vs, which I don't think is worth it for just A10. It's not even 5-star. V drop from Hacker here. But I think Apocalypse is just too big. And I don't know why Sam is trying to unit mix a lot here. When all you really need is just buses. Buses are just kind of the way to win the game. You don't need to make any other unit except RPG Trooper and the Battle Bus. Nice A10, snipes 2 markets. Spectre coming in from Hacker. Nice CC in the middle, by the way. Did not pick up on that. A10 picks up. Oh, overkill from Ruiz and Hacker. Yeah, this is where having comms is the kind of thing. This is the kind of thing where if he had comms, he wouldn't be making this mistake. Because they're overlapping general powers, which is kind of critical mistake at this point in the game. You shouldn't be making mistakes at this point now. Because every little mistake counts. Or the Jarman bike. He's gonna try and get power. Ruiz is so bad, to be fair. I mean, Ruiz has been one of the best non-TF players, I think, this tournament. I'm not sure what you mean by Ruiz is so bad, to be honest. I mean, he essentially washed what are proclaimed 50k experts, I think, in this format. In almost every single 1v1 on the sides of this, so... Yeah, I have to heavily disagree with that one. I mean, the game's slowed down, but it essentially comes down to Apocalypse or Sam finishing this game off. It's essentially down to the Toxes. Apocalypse is on 4, 7, 8 markets. Sam is on quite a few. Tox ambush on the sneak attack. If he's got a German bus, he should pop that first. I like that he's popping 1 bus at a time. He's not losing all the buses to 1 ambush. Battle bus from both players. Bus v bus. Scorps and buggies are supporting. Oh, there's the army. Wow, that's a big army from Apocalypse. Splash damage does bunker quite a few of the buses, but I mean, just see how ridiculous buses are, man. Tox buses just counter every unit in the game once you have them in mass. And the cockroaching begins from Apocalypse. No micro, no skills. I mean, it's a macro format mainly. I don't think micro is... It's not, like, as essential. But I definitely think it makes a difference. Tox bomb on the production. Oh, nice cutoff there. I don't know whose Tox bomb that was. I think that was... I don't know if that was Apocalypse's. That might have been Apocalypse's, actually. Yeah, this cockroaching with minimal units is gonna be a game ender for Sam here. He's losing most of his markets in the back. Two MTVs from Hacker. Hacker is dropping every last one of his units. But at this point, this area is pretty null. Sam is asking what to call it in all chat. Um, it is looking very grim, I have to say. Sam says GG. Yeah, I mean, without talks, the other two are basically dead because they have no money. And Sad
You
says
have been
GG.
defeated.
I'm gonna say GG. Nicely done from Team Mamo. 3-0 score lead. Very, very nice games so far. 2 hour mark and 3 games of TF with no glitched games or mismatches. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Let's get this spin going. Let's message the players saying spots. Because I don't want to have to wait. Okay, bottom team's got their spots sorted. What about top team? Once I see Sad set a spot, I'll spin the wheel. I don't know what hacker means by the spots these test. No, these are spots. I'm not even comment on that. Okay, let's roll the armies. Apocalypse carried. I agree to Hassan. Got a new. Could be interesting, depending on what the other armies are. US and a nuke in the same game is pretty disastrous for the nuke if he gets dropped. And the third army, infantry. Interesting. I could see this being a very chaotic game. Nuke, USA, and Sahel says, well played. I was cheating this game actually. That is funny. Faraj says this game has been over 10 minutes ago since other talks never played buses. Yeah, I think the buses were definitely needed in a lot of situations. I think a few buggies is okay, but I think you shouldn't overinvest in buggies. You can use them defensively, but I think here bus spam is just better because of all the different choke points on the map. Spin a wheel on stream. Let's get this game on the road. It is, I believe, best of 11. And checking OBS to make sure I didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, we got Sam, Infantry, Red, Hacker, Vanilla USA, Cyan, Ruiz, Purple Nuke for bottom team. Top team, we got Sahel in the Nuke, Orange, Mamo in Vanilla USA, Blue, and Apocalypse, Yellow Infantry. This could be a very, very dynamic matchup between the Battle Masters versus Tovies, the Rockfee drop versus the Nuke, the Inflix potential or the Inf Mig potential. Both are very scary versus Nuke and US. Azek, I'm not exactly sure what the question is because I am commentating right now. There is no playing of me at the moment, as you can see. Two war factories. Thought about an airfield, but cancelled it. Maybe wanted to pick up a Lix. I think a Lix is not that bad, though. A casual Lix as a safety tool versus the Battle Masters. Will we see MiGs or Helix? It looks like MiGs from both players. Definitely was an opportunity, though, to go Helix, especially to bum rush the Nuke with a Helix. That could have been very, very deadly. Red guards are going to the wrong side. Yeah, the wrong direction. Or maybe this is intentional. Oh, I think this is intentional. Yeah, for vision. Okay. Interesting. Early flamer from the war factory, but it will get intercepted by this Battlemaster. Firebase being dropped from Mamo. Avengers being queued up alongside these. Firebase as well from Hacker, as well as Avengers. It's actually a kind of a mirrored situation in terms of build orders. The only difference was this Flamer lead versus the Battlemaster lead. Needs to take that bunker. Makes did gun down a dozer in the mid. Avengers are in position to protect his oils now. Good map awareness from Hack, as is Mamo, who is doing the same. Let's see. Azek, you might be looking at a premiere game, which is a game that was played weeks ago. There is a very easy way to tell if a game is live or not. You just look at the top right of the thumbnail. It'll say live or premiere. Don't get how people still don't grasp that concept. It's very basic reading, I think, to just see that. Search and destroy from Hacker being deployed. Mix did clear the oils of Sahel, and Sahel is mainly on Gats. So these Battlemasters could be a little bit annoying if they just charge in. Lots of Avengers from Mamo. That's a lot of Avengers, but not that many Vs. Let's see. Nice MiG strike here from Apocalypse. MiGs from Sam being prepped up. Could get a really meaty hit if he hits that nuke army, and he actually has vision from the Lotus of Ruiz, I'm pretty sure. Needs to be careful not to get the Lotus crushed, though. He might actually get it crushed. Barely misses it. Hacker is going to try and poke from the right-hand side. Yeah, Sam wants to hit this. Again, the lack of voice is really hurting this bottom team because these extra seconds of delay is a big difference in these team challenges. MiGs are coming in. Clears up a lot of Gatlings. Doesn't actually kill any Overlords. Lost only 1 or 2. Did get a good amount. He's actually got a lot of Battle Masters. Is Rua's gonna go Isotopes Nationalism spam? Not sure if that's the right approach because Battle Masters clump up pretty easily, even with Isotope. They actually have a very small hitbox. It's really easy to clear a bunch of them in a group with MiGs. Hackers saying 2v1 in a team game challenge. Or maybe he's communicating that to his teammates. There's a Lix from the infantry finally. Very late though, but it's gonna charge right into the base of Hacker. But there are some MiGs locked onto it and the Lix. Yeah. I mean, Lixes at this stage are not that effective. Random Crusader in the mix. No composite armor just yet. MiGs coming in from Apocalypse. Not the best MiG usage though. Doesn't really kill much and loses a few MiGs. Mamo is on the chase though. New cannons are pushing the bunker on the left hand side from Ruiz. Let us see. Can you speak Arabic? No. Yellow is sending an artillery onto the oils of orange. Carpet is being sent on its way as well. It is Battle Masters with Nationalism Isotope. I don't think this is that great versus MiGs though. I think Overlords are probably just better in mass because Overlords are way harder to kill. And the Firestorm actually doesn't damage Overlords that much, whereas Battlemasters die pretty quick to it. Here comes the mix. And we're gonna see very quickly these Battlemasters melt to the MiG rockets and the Firestorm as well. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. See how that Overlord survived, but the Battlemasters just got shredded. Mamo taking a kind of bad engagement here. Oh, the MiGs! This could be massive. And that's a Firestorm too. Mamo's forced to X-spread, which is giving him a really bad concave. And Hacker has won a pretty important engagement in my opinion. He's actually just reset the army of Mamo quite a bit. Artillery, whoa! Sahel's base is getting annihilated by promos. Carpet and artillery. Where is Sahel's base? Where did his base go? Sahel does not have a base. Sahel has 2 buildings left suddenly. Damn. Fancy's saying the Battlemasters explode each other. He has the Isotope upgrade. They won't explode each other. The reason it's bad versus MiGs is because the hitbox is small and Battlemasters are very low HP and they actually die if it's that Firestorm. Whereas Overlords do not. Yeah, Sahel's out of the game. Sahel's basically gone. This Lotus is gonna kill him. Yeah. Sahel has no money. I don't think he can collect unless he sells all these Gat turrets. But he can just capture the CC now. Yeah, I missed that on the left-hand side. Sahel just got completely obliterated. Oh, but Mamo does save his CC. Very important. Artillery coming in from orange on what is the strat center. He's gonna try and pre-sell it to save some cash. Does sell it in time. Nice. Saves himself 1200. Any hackers from players? 2 hackers from Ruiz. 10 from Sam. And these inf hackers. One hacker for Apocalypse. One drop zone only for Mamo. So Sam actually is leading the eco. But the big difference is that Sahel is just basically a tree now. Yeah, Sahel is now tree gaming. I don't really see how he has impact in this game. Because he's lost so much of his base. He's collecting MiGs. I think he wants to snipe the War Factory. What's going on? I heard 2 Lixes from Apocalypse. Those could be game changers. Lixes are approaching. No chain guns, but Lixes did get unloaded on pretty quickly. He only killed 1 Gat for 2 full inflixes. I have to say that's not worth it. Lotus will get the CC, I think, this time. I don't see how this Lotus gets stopped. And that is Sahel out of the game. And Team Hacker might just claw out their first victory in the set. And that is a GG. Sahel is about to get kicked. Hacker has still got a lot. Sam's got pretty heavy eco. Apocalypse is not really heavily invested in. Yep, Sahel gets kicked. So now it's 2v3. Mamo will take his supply though. These supplies are actually very, very full still. 13k and 10k here basically. That is a lot of money. Forrest, I know you're watching the stream and you're giving your input, but I think less flame on the players, please. Mine drop on the middle. And Team Hacker is gonna lead a charge here of Vs. Lots of Vet 2 and Vet 3 Vs. Advanced training does wonders for these units. MiGs come in though. Gets a really good hit. Flies over a Gatling, loses 2 MiGs, but that's a very good pick off there from Apocalypse. New carpet bomb on the base, on what looks like the strat. Yep, rebuilding it here. Scout playing with fake Maricar. I'm not sure if you guys know what the definition of a live stream is and the definition of a Premier is. I think that is what's the case. You need to read the definition of those 2 words, I think. Mamo losing dozer here. Gat is camping out Mamo's collection from Sahel's original second supply. Very nice. A10 on the way. Might get sniped though by these Gats. Does have chain guns. Ooh, needs to be careful with his MiGs. One A10 gets sniped, second A10 gets sniped. So A10 does nothing. Apocalypse on 18 hackers. Sam on 12 hackers. Hacker is saying we play for fun ? I think Apocalypse doesn't realize he's joking and being cheeky. That is not how this works. If Sahel dies, that doesn't mean the whole team loses. That is not how it works, Hacker. I really hope that's not what he's thinking, because that is 100% not how it works. But I think he might just be cheeky. I think that's probably more likely reason.
Search and destroy.
I want to assume that he doesn't actually think that. I mean, again, it's basically between Apocalypse and the other side here, which is Sam, in terms of who basically comes out on top with heavier eco in this late game. Mamo is trying to get money, but the issue for him is that he's not really been given a chance to spam drop zones. Hacker is starting to get drop zones though as well. Carpet from Sam on an airfield. Again, the overkill with promotions. I mean, imagine he used that second carpet on like a drop zone or a strat or like the prop. I mean, this is my 2 cents at least, but I think honestly, if you cannot play with voice chat in team tournaments, why? Why are you signing up for a team tournament? I feel like you're kind of eliminating one of the biggest aspects of teamwork, like potential, by not having voice chat. I get Ruiz and his circumstances, but I mean, these guys played a whole tournament, managed to make it to the bronze match, and they're still not on voice call. I mean, I think, I don't know, man. I just don't see how you can really accept that. It just seems very wrong. Oh, Pathfinder drop from Mamo. Instant Vet 3 sniper. Yeah, that's the hackers of Ruiz, the nuke. So Ruiz is basically back to square zero. So he's out of the game with 4 hackers remaining, 3. And he might lose these last 2 over here if he's paying attention with his sniper. The real target though, the drop, is the inf, I think, because the infs, both infs are actually quite heavy on hackers. A couple hackers there, sniped. Has he lost his last 3 hackers? Nope, they're under the Gatling turret. Oh, he's moving them back to the sniper! Oh my god, Ruiz, why did you do that? He knows there's a sniper there, why did he do that? Nancy says why Ruiz has 0 hackers? Ruiz has 0 hackers because of a guy in green camouflage in his base. That is why he's on 0 hackers. I missed where that carpet went, but... Oh my god, don't tell me it's overkill again. I mean... I've harped on the voice chat thing enough times, I'm not gonna say anymore. But yeah, overkill from the artillery plus carpet from Sam and Ruiz respectively. A10 on a drop zone and a Gatling cannon. And Apocalypse is not on that many hackers compared to Sam. And Sam, in all honesty, if it does get to a late game, can just start ground spamming. with Flamer, Outposts, Crawlers. There's no GLAs, so it's actually not that bad of a combo. Especially because it's just Mamo. And Mamo, even though he has money, he doesn't have a lot of money. Hacker, on the other hand, 2 drop zones. Mamo's got more money than Hacker, but not by a lot. Leaflet potentially on the army. No, it was a fuel air bomb. Gets intercepted. It's probably for the strat. Hacker pockets being pinged out. Drop zones being pinged out. L4T says Mamo very expert player. I agree. Minigun drop from Apocalypse. Ooh, if there's a scan, that could be scary. He should hear the hackers. This could be really nasty if he scans. I feel like you should be hearing them. Oh, that carpet might clip on the hackers though. He will hit actually 5 hackers accidentally. He fails to kill the drop zone, but he actually killed quite a bit of eco. So his mistake actually worked out. That's funny. Artillery on... Please don't tell me that's on the same drop zone as the A10. Nope, it's on the strat. Okay. But level 2 A10 doesn't kill hold the line. Nice hold the line there from Mamo. Ooh, that's a good artillery though. Kills like 7 or 8 hackers. Another carpet coming in from Sam. This game is starting to really drag into the late game here. I like this Helix here from Apocalypse. Snipes the CC of Ruiz. Lots of hackers being killed from Apocalypse here. Apocalypse's eco is actually very hurt now. He is on a whopping 6 hackers when he had 20 plus before. Good combination of the promos. And this isn't even using Pathfinder drops. Meanwhile, Sam is starting to get Vet 3 hackers. He's already got a pocket of Vet 3 hackers there and another pocket of Vet 3 over here. Oh, and Sam's actually got more here. Okay, Sam is really rich. Yeah, Sam should be carrying this now. He's gonna go for helixes. There's actually not that many MiGs left, so he could just like steamroll with helixes in an unprotected area. Apocalypse evacs elix. Mamo's dropsons are getting focused on by Hacker over here. Mamo does have a lot of eco on the right hand side still, but Mamo is actually quite low on units, so he needs to be careful not to get checkmated. War Factory blocks the MiG missiles. Oh, please don't tell me that's a crash on someone. Ah, that's a crash on Apocalypse. But I mean, I'm looking at this game and I think I have like ref control over this because I asked Excal if something like this happens, what to do. I do think bottom team do have it though. Mamo's saying I think we win it. Ah, I don't know about that one, Mamo. Yeah, there's an XD there from Hacker. Yeah, I know Mamo has a lot of drop zones, but yeah, Sam has like 50 stealth hackers scattered throughout, plus a lot of them are Vet 3 now, so he can actually just helix spam. Yeah, I mean, this is GG. I don't think the disconnect was like that ambiguous in this situation.
You have been defeated.
I think bottom team were looking to win that, and if I look at the money, I mean, let's look at the money. Yeah, Sam is like 20k ahead. Hacker is ahead of Apocalypse even. And even though Ruiz was hunted. He is another pair of eyes to work with. But yeah, Sahel just got demolished that game very early on, which I did not expect. So this is first win for Team Hacker. And while I tell the players to set their spots, I'm just gonna set up the wheel spin. I'm just gonna wait until they join and then I'll spin the wheel. WC says Hacker. Oh, Apocalypse might have just like had a internet drop. I didn't even think about that. Let me switch back to the game. Hmm. Sahel is there. Let's see if Apocalypse is coming back. Hoping he is. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Mamo says no. Hmm. Okay. Apocalypse has returned. Let's do spin. See what we get here. Another Tox. Always a strong pick. Let's see what the second one is. Nuke. Be good against GLA as well. So Tox and Infantry. Nice. Let's go back to the game menu. Rua saying 1 sec. I was without voice last game. Just restarting his game. So another set of Fox and Nuke and another Inf. So all of these are armies we've already seen. Okay, I think OBS is back as well. Legal Ali says, what now? 2v2? Legal Ali. There is like 6 players in the game. There are 6 names in the header. This could be a 2v2 with a coach for each team, but I think you can do the math on that one, man. You gotta pick up on the cues, you know? Sam is just doing something in the background. Cool. So once again, talks, nuke, and inf should be good to go. There we go. Oh yes, Mamo went for a minute as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, we have oh, Samson's got the cover. Nice. We have Hacker in the cyan, Nuke in the middle. Mamo says you too. We have Ruiz as the purple Tox on the left side. On the right side, we have Sam as the red infantry. And for bottom team, we have Apocalypse as the yellow infantry, Mamo as the blue nuke, and Sahel as the orange Tox. Will Sahel go for another 4 arm seater setup again? He will. Now bear in mind, there are no MiGs. Oh, never mind. There's infantry. I was gonna say, uh, Tox buses might potentially be good here, but there are MiGs here. But having said that, one way you could have abused buses for sure is if Apocalypse did. Oh no. Apocalypse accidentally sold CC. What you could have done is if he went Lixus, Kamikaze on the Inf, then there's no answer to the buses. So then Tox plus Nuke struggle against that. That was just something that sprung to mind, for example. I feel like you definitely could have considered Helix from these guys here. I actually think Helix might have been a better play almost than just going MiGs like this only. So forward, more factory and barracks from Hacker, who will be taking the oils. Meanwhile, Mamo is doing a similar setup. And a wall of tunnels, that's 2 Stingers. Rebels trying to go for a cap. Flamer might kill the rebels if he's not paying attention. It's bunker 1, bunker 2. MiG's already killed the oils. Sam is gonna try and do the same. Sam kills 1 oil. I'm not sure if he kills the second. He needs a flame wall with that flamer. Ah, that flamer definitely could have killed that oil if he was microing it. Both toxes on the oils. The difference being Sahel has quads mainly, whereas Ruiz mainly has scorpions. Apocalypse, however, is gonna help out Sahel. Cleans up the scorpions very easily. Needs to not walk into the firestorm. Sahel is gonna lose his units to Apocalypse's own firestorm. Does defend. And Apocalypse on 800 XP already. Meanwhile, Sam with 72 XP. Question is, are we gonna see the bus spam? We have a lot of RPGs being collected, so do expect it from Sahel. Is he going fast nuke? Yes, he is. There is also a nuke out for Hacker, so they're trying to get both of their toxes on power ASAP while also clearing the tunnels with neutron mines. Cannon straight 1 for 1. MiG's coming in from Sam. Kills the tunnel. Kills the oil. Pop from Sahel. Oh, he needs to be careful. Lost a few quads. That could have gone a lot worse if that firestormed. Lots of MiGs going down there for Apocalypse. Riz does get quite a bit of XP. Neutron is out, and that means Sam. Oh wait, that's Sam's. If those are his. Where's the Neutron? He has not researched it yet. bit surprising. Power plant on overcharge. He's rebuilding. New power. German bike is out from Russ. He's actually gonna try and clear this stinker, but he needs to be careful not to lose the German bike. Those are gamma stinkers, yeah. Still no neutron. Mamo's forgotten about his overcharged power plant. Mamo, no chain guns. The other Gats, however, are on chain guns. Mig's getting picked off from Apocalypse. Oh, that's a nice neutron though. Decruise 5 units. And neutron is kind of kicking in really nicely because he is close to the tunnel. So if he saves another nuke cannon, he could start clearing tunnels. There's the power for Sahel to take. Apocalypse needs to beacon that. No gamma upgrade from either Tox yet. Very surprising. Hackers being spammed out. Sam is doing the same as is Hacker, but I think Hacker is slightly ahead of getting. Nope, Mamo is. Never mind. It is getting cleared up by the Migs of Apocalypse, who is 1 kill from 3-star. He is now 3-star, so he will have artillery carpet. All the oils have been killed. Oh, don't tell me Sahel didn't get that dozer. No, he got it, but he only made the power, not the CC. He can remake. He can get another dozer later, I guess. He doesn't need to make the CC. Bus is charging through the middle. Mix of Sam have just been used, so Sahel will try and get some damage done. Mamo sent a tube crawler to take some of Sahel's units. That's funny. I kind of like this, to be honest. I don't think this is a bad play. It's a way of Sahel trying to get XP. He should have focused the Gat turret just so he guarantees the kill, but I like the idea. Oh, base of Apocalypse is getting raided, but a lot of MiGs are getting traded too. That's like 6 or 7 MiGs. I don't know if that was worth it. Never use Tox Ambush on an airfield, it doesn't work. I don't know how people don't know this still. Sorry, Sahel. No flame intended, but whenever I see this, this is just very sad to look at. Because you try to hit the MiG, but you're hitting the airfield. Tox Tunnel is getting neutroned by Mamo. Full crawler. Oh no, this is just 4. Probably this 4. Does get sniped. Oh, neutron. Empty tunnel. Good awareness from inside. So if I'm looking at the eco situation, another carpet on an airfield. Where are the hackers? Okay, all the hackers are here. It's like 8, 12 for in artillery on an airfield? Or supply? Looks like buses. Or airfields. Yeah. Another 2 buses. So I'm gonna try and get some more XP. Buses from Ruiz in response. Ruiz not got the Gamma upgrade. Pretty big mistake. You actually get like a 20% boost to RPG damage with Anthrax Gamma. And if you're bus spamming, I mean, that adds up to a lot of extra damage, so no reason not to have it at this stage, I think. Especially when Ruiz is floating 12k. It's a pretty core upgrade if you're going Gamma bus spam. Anyways, 12 hackers for Inf, 13. What about this one? This is about 12. MiGs sniping the cliff turrets while Carpet comes in, picks off airfield with 3 MiGs. I like the setup of Gats from Mamo. Intercepts any potential Carpets and promos. What about the nuke? Nuke has 4, 7, 10, 18, 22, 23 hackers. This nuke has, wow, that's a lot of hackers. He actually has more than the Inf. That is kind of insane. 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 32, 35, 37, 40, 42, 44, 47, 50, 54. 54 hackers. And the imps are on like what, 20? Mamo is insanely far ahead. And if it comes to a late game, by the way, nuke is very scary in a late game. If you just do OV spam plus gats plus nuke cannons. That is a really scary combo to hold off, and Mamo's kind of doing a mini version of that right now. With the stolen GLA units as well. Nice use of nuke cannons defensively from Hacker. And we can check the markets as well, so Ruiz is on 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. 12 markets. You know, Sahel is on 4, 6, 8. I heard an ambush. 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. Top sandwich was over here. Again, the scat turret's being picked off. Remember, defenses actually give quite a bit of XP, so Sahel is gonna get like 100 XP if it was 200. That's actually the same as a War Factory. 100 is a tunnel, so Gatling Cannon gives the same amount of XP as a War Factory. Kill it. It's kind of insane. And Mamo is making a march through the middle. Oh, and there's markets here too, so. From Ruiz. I think Mamo is gonna steamroll really soon if they don't focus his economy. Oh. That's every single MiG going down for a nuke cannon and 2 gats. Oh, if that hits the hackers of Inf, that's pretty big. Yeah. If that carpet gets in, it's gonna finish it off. Gatling Cannon barely saves it. That could have been really bad for Hacker. Lots of buggies out from Ruiz. Again, I don't think buggies are that good, especially on this sort of terrain. They're like, a couple are good like this, I guess, but he really mainly needs to get buses because you just do not need another unit in this matchup. And Mamo's making a wave into the base of Sam. Sam does not have a lot of MiGs left. And I hear a nuke cannon. That might clear the tunnel. Ruiz popped nothing, but oh, he is putting stuff inside. Oh! Ruiz very, very quick with the tunnel pop somewhere. That was very risky. Sam tried to do a defensive artillery, but doesn't catch anything. Apocalypse still has a lot of MiGs of his own. Yeah, Mamo's hacker empire is gone from just a city to a country. He has a country of hackers at this point. Literally, the whole screen is filled with hackers. I am pretty sure Mamo has more barracks than black markets, by the way, than the Toxes, which is kind of funny. MiGs are here from Apocalypse. MiGs trying to intercept, kills 3. Carpet onto the army of Mamo. That is a good carpet though. Ow. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty carpet there for Mamo. Another carpet coming in, round 2 from Hacker this time. It finishes off the rest of the army. Nice. Those 2 carpets cleared the whole army. Really nice synergy. And this is what I was talking about with the late game nuke. Now Mamo is spamming war factories in the middle. Because he's so rich, he can just OV spam, nuke cannon spam, gat spam for the air units. He just needs those 3 units spammed from forward war factories, and I think he's good. Mamo is not even close to 5-star yet, even. And he's got so much money, which is very impressive, by the way, for a nuke to scale up to the late game like this. Nuke usually gets thrown on the wayside because the mid game kind of becomes difficult in almost every matchup. Whether that be because of fees or GLA outscaling them or MiGs outscaling them. Nuke is not easy to bring into a late game. When they get there, it is terrifying. Apocalypse sending his MiGs one by one. He should just send them all together, attacking different targets, so he can save some of his MiGs. There's the sneak attack from Sahel. We've seen this move before, but from Apocalypse. This time now it's Sahel doing it. I mean, Gamma buses are quite the unit. No junk repair is a mistake for Sahel. That's actually kind of a significant mistake with bus spamming. Yeah, I mean, Gamma buses are Gamma buses. Just gonna do their thing. And yeah, Mamo is sim-citying the entire middle now. He's got a whole front base, war factories spamming in. Apo does not finish the command center high spawning. Sahel is gonna try and cockroach onto the island of Sam, but I feel like these workers were popped quite a bit late. Apocalypse beacons the internet center with the 10s, so there's about 3 hackers now. Yeah, Spalding, imagine you'd like to look at this image. China with 2 full spots of hackers. This is nuke as well, so actually scaled decently. Heard an anthrax bomb somewhere from Sahel. That's a CC in the middle, yeah, because he called it in from the back. Nice. Sam is rebuilding a CC at 2 spots, so he won't get hunted just yet, but I mean, they're on Sam's base now, and EMP whiffed as well. Very solid stuff from Team Mamo. Sahel with a really big carry with this bus spam. And that's a 4-1 to Team Mamo.
You have been defeated.
So 2.5 hours in, we're now into game number 6. Let's just wait for the spots and then roll the armies. You're saying smoke break? Okay, I can spin the wheel since everyone's basically set up spots. See what we get. First demo of the set. Demo China. Kind of mid is always powerful. And USA. So this is GLA China US basically. GLA just has the demo ambush. That's cool. Demo China USA from left to right. Spalding says hackers OP. Yeah. Let me make sure my screen is not locked on the wheel. There we go. Waiting on hacker to come back as well. I was saying what we do. Just waiting for Hacker. We're good to go. Okay, game number 6 of this best of 11. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm starting to feel it. I'm sure the players are as well. Got Mamo in blue as China Vanilla. Sahl as the orange demo. And Apocalypse as the yellow USA Vanilla. We got in the bottom row is in the purple in Vanilla USA. We got Hacker in Vanilla China in the middle, and we have Sam as the demo on the far left of Team Hacker. Sahel going with his trusty forearm stealers. Sam, meanwhile, is going 5. Got barracks, double barracks, one for caps, another one for rangers. Ruiz on the oil of Apocalypse. Although 3 rangers unsupported is not really that useful. I don't know why. I feel like no support rangers, this just ties to a V, no? I don't see what this is trying to achieve. What's he gonna do with the Stozer? Patriot? He's dropped it way too late now. I mean, Patriot's pretty bad as vanilla. This Dozer has effectively done nothing. And these Rangers just got denied. I feel like Rue has kind of screwed himself over doing that. MiGs are out now though. I mean, this gets denied by 4 MiGs. Hacker is gonna kill the oils on the far left side. Force fire. Nice done. Meanwhile, Sam will be getting a 2-oil lead over Sahel from the very start. But the issue is Apocalypse has an insane start. Because this drop did nothing. This drop was essentially useless. And Ruiz kind of forgoed any kind of oil control on his own side. Mamo will deny the oil tunnel, sorry. And Apocalypse now has search. I mean, if Apocalypse goes through the mid, I think it's over. Oh, very, very key moment there from Mamo, actually. Snipes the S&D. Granted, he overkilled it, but I think that is such a good position to be in. There's like 30 quads here from Sam. I don't think he needs this many quads, but yeah, Sal's just gonna get a bus is the issue. This is like an insane number of quads, by the way. I think Sam's just been saving it in his base hall game. So he's got this crazy large army. But Sahel has got the tunnel up. Oh, sneaky tunnel from Sahel. Sneaky, sneaky, as he would say. And I think that's gonna be a game ender. Because Sam now has to commit or go defend. And I don't think he can really continue pushing once he muscles through the pluses. Ooh, nice mix strike though from Hacker. Actually clears up the whole thing. Basically clears up the whole army. Sahel is focusing on CC, which is the sturdiest building in the game. Probably not the best call. I think Sahel was just a little bit confident. Too confident with his push. Apocalypse still has denied the oils of Ruiz. And Ruiz is only now getting his surge. But this army from Sam, it's not really being respected. Oh, the MiGs from Mamo. That may have just saved them the game. Yeah, Mamo just single-handedly saved them the game. Because if these quads killed this tunnel and just moved to the airfields, I think Mamo is dead. Granted, he is still losing MiGs, but Mamo just converted what was a lost game into, like, back to a win. Mamo should see this worker. He has radar. Apocalypse beacons it as well. Good teamwork from top team. Hacker says Sam. Bottom team do not know the command or team chat. Helix tries to snipe the strat center. Good attempt from Mamo. Almost got the strat again. And Apocalypse is USA on 4 oils. All he needs to do is just spam Vs like no tomorrow, and I think he just wins by sheer mass. You have to question what was the build order going on with bottom team. Rose's drop didn't really make sense. Sam went for this crazy arms dealer army push, which was good, but no, Hacker and Rose didn't really take advantage of that. Support him. Yeah, and Apocalypse is now gonna really threaten the base of Hacker right at his doorstep. Artillery from Mamo as well as a carpet. Burton does kill 2 oils. Don't think this supply will go down, but this one will go down. MiGs were used, but yeah, there is a lot of Avengers still for Apocalypse. Sam is committing fully to this gigantic army. Where is Sahil's army? I think Sahil keeps just losing the quad battles, which makes it to where Mamo has to fend for himself. 2 quads living means he is still gonna lose quite a fair few elixes. Unless these are loaded as well. No, they are not. Mamo, what are you doing, man? Okay. That was pretty ugly. But yeah, I think Sam doesn't really care about spamming markets. He's just trying to kill them. It's a nice attempt. Oh wow, that is a supreme Fargo pop from Sam. Ambush plus Firestorm. That is double dead. Those quads are not just dead; they are double dead. Oh man. Why you are not speak Arabic? Because I'm speaking English. I'm not sure what answer you're expecting. If you go to someone who's speaking English on their channel and then asking them why are you not speaking your language, I don't know what you're expecting now. I make it very clear that the main language I speak on this channel is English. Like this is like well known. because I'm from an Arab country doesn't mean I speak Arabic 24/7. It's not how it works. Oh, nice tunnel there from Sahel. I just noticed that. Nice artillery coming in. Oh, it looks like the strat center. Apocalypse still has a pretty sizable army. Getting hackers, hacker is, but he's not really got the MiG counts to deal with this army anymore. Strat does get taken out. Crusader tank. No AP bullets. Yes, the AP bullets. Sahel needs to get his upgrades. Time bomb from the Burton of Mamo. Or not Mamo, sorry. The Burton of Apocalypse. Oh. Mamo just stole the War Factory bullets. Oh my god, what is going on? Mamo lost like 15 MiGs and he didn't fire a single rocket. Is that a throw? Is that a throw? That carpet might take it back in his favor. Killed 5 quads, but oh my god, that is the worst MiG micro I think I have ever seen. He lost 12 MiGs flying over the 20 quads. That is insane. Mamo just clicked the MiGs and did not look where they were going. Sam is playing his heart out to the fullest, and Sam honestly might be able to single-handedly 1v3 these guys. Because he has done so much damage, and there's a sneak attack. If Sam has a full tunnel, he could actually kill Apocalypse as well, but Apocalypse might have A10. Yeah, Apocalypse might A10 this if he's got it. Hacker is dead. Ruiz is dead. It all comes down to Sam to 1v3. He's already done insane damage to Mamo, but Sahel is still alive, and he's got quads and buses. Alex said that a bus does get bunkered up. Anthrax bomb from Sam on the US base. But the clock is ticking because the base of Hacker is gonna go down soon. And that does mean Sam's base is probably next. Oh, Sam is walking into his own Anthrax. Oh man, he's walking into his own Anthrax. And there's the A10 that finishes off the tunnel, so now he can't reinforce this. Yeah, Sam has lost steam. Sam's lost his steam that he had going. Maybe if he brought a worker, he could have kept on pushing here, but I think between Sahel still having a pretty good game and Apocalypse still having this death blob that does not die to anything, I think Sam will just get outlasted in a 3v1 situation, even though Hacker has an internet center and Ruiz has a CC. These two are essentially just general powers. Like, they're not playing the game at that point. Mamo's actually collecting from the right side. 14.7k still left. Yeah, that is a lot of money for Mamo to actually take. And the thing is, with this massive quad spam, Sam's actually somehow ahead on markets compared to Sahel. I think it just comes down to the cash bounty. No fortified structure means artillery plus carpet will kill this. That's a pretty major mistake for Sam. Doesn't kill it, leaves it to the hole, but that is still not that great because it is gonna lock him out of making tech. Sneak attack from Sam. Sahel, no AP bullets still. That is a major mistake at this point. Not having AP bullets. No reason he shouldn't have it at this stage. Especially when he was spamming quads and spamming units over money. Avengers poking a bit too far forward. There's actually only 2Vs left, so these quads could actually clean up the rest of this army if Apocalypse is not careful. There is something in one of those ships. Yeah, one of these Chinooks have something. I think one has a dozer. Artillery on the strat? Yep. Lotus. Uh, uh, looks like Mamo. Yeah. Those are being dropped off. Spectre on the internet center. I think he wants to combine it. Oh, with the Fulair. I thought he was going to combine it with Migs. Fulair does get intercepted, but... Oh wait, these are the Migs of Hacker. That was actually level 2 Spectre, by the way. So, that level 2 Spectre, if he didn't repair, would have killed the internet center. Chinook does get picked off. Bert gets killed in action. Whereas Beacon's a drop zone. And Sam is just going with the pure spam and using cash bounty to basically collect his money. All these buildings are just gonna give him more cash as well. And oh no. He used the suicide ability on the rebels and he suicided his quads. I lost this whole quad army by accident with the ambush. That is very unfortunate. Day 10 on 2 markets of Sam. Sam's actually down to 2 now. Sal is on 1. Sal is broke. As is Mamo. I honestly think that Sam single-handedly just 3v1 this game, by the way. Win or loss, Sam just went full 3v1. The A10 was just used as well. Unless Apocalypse has fuel air bomb. I think Sam is pretty safe. I wouldn't build a tunnel that close to the sneak attack though. Build it a little more distant. So it doesn't get hit by a general power AoE. Migs are coming in, but not nearly as many migs as they used to. Is that a napalm bomb? No, it's not. I thought he was gonna napalm bomb the tunnel for a second. And yeah, Sam is actually just 3v1 them. Insane play from Sam, really. His 30 quad push over here was the beginning of like a chain of like insane quad pushes. Anthrax bomb defensively damages the V's a bit, but the ammo does heal. I changed my settings. Yeah, it's sometimes it changes my settings by accident because of the because I use a ZH folder that sometimes tests out modded content. So I think my options kind of went over from that. I was testing something related to low performance in 0 hour. I forgot to change it. Doesn't bother me too much, but I know it makes a difference for viewers. Artillery coming in from Mamo. Man, there is so little left. Apocalypse's base is now relegated this side. Sahel almost lost his squads to the artillery. Sahel finally has AP bullets, but this is very late. I mean, this is way too late to be getting AP bullets now. Sneak attack on the last dozer of Apocalypse. He's gonna be able to snipe that dozer if he's got quads. He actually might just kick him. Oh, it's only a Scud launcher left. There's no quads. No quads in tunnel. Apocalypse could have been hunted there. A bit frantic there from Sam. I think Sam is on high adrenaline mode, so he is really clicking his buttons, but he needs to take a breather and think about his moves, I think, because if he had units in that sneak attack, if he had any units other than the Scud launcher, that dozer was dead, and that would have been Apocalypse out of the game and potentially just GG. Sahel's base is getting raided now as well. Empty palace. I mean, I have to say, this is an amazing comeback from Sam. I'm not even going to say Team Hacker, because this is all Sam's game. This is probably the best I think I've seen Sam ever play in like a team challenge. Single-handedly 3v1. Hacker spamming X. Warn his teammate. I mean, the fact that Sam is also doing this without voice chat, because Ruiz and Hacker can't VC. That also adds like a layer of impressiveness, I think, to this, that he's basically going lone wolf mode. Doesn't need to tunnel that, to be honest. Hacker is saying GG. Oh, please don't quit, Hacker. Hacker would be extremely stupid to quit at this stage. They literally won. You're not allowed to quit. Like, surrender is auto loss. That is for certain. Surrender is an actual auto loss. You're not supposed to surrender here. But that is a lot of helixes from Mamo. I don't know where he got these helixes from. I think it's because he collected like 20k worth of cash. I like the lixes, you know. I think the Lix is a good idea. Because Sam keeps venturing far out with his quads, so this is going to limit his mobility a lot. And these are AP quads, but he's not omnipresent. Palace does not get taken out. Black Market GLA hold does, though. The issue now, though, is that there is no ground army to complement these elixirs, so he's got to rely on general powers. This is probably an EMP, if I were to guess. Mine drop. Sneak attack. Next to Sahel's CC. Is that his last worker? No, he can make another worker here, but... Oh, ambitious pop from Sam. I think that's the nail. Coffin. Hacker saying thank you, auction. It's not a best of 9, it's best of 11. I mentioned this before. Hacker is kicked. Mamo says best of 11, mate. Yeah. Thank you for clarifying, Mamo. But if you're Sam, you really have to feel bit demoralized from this game, I think. Because Sam single-handedly took what was such a big loss to almost probably the best comeback I think I've seen this tournament. If he won this game, that would have been the best comeback I think I've seen in a TF game. But yeah, I think there's between the Lixes and Sahel and Apocalypse having their CCs, it's very difficult for Sam to win this solo. Very, very valiant effort though from Sam, honestly.
You have been
Like,
defeated.
I feel for him a lot here. I really do. I think Sam just played so good this game. Like I think this was like prime time level of play from Sam. It's just that it was a very hard position to recover from. Sam saying, I hope Hack doesn't think it's best of nine. Uh, you could tell Hacker if he was on BC. Man, I'm still hung up over the fact that these guys are not on BC. And I know it's not. I know for certain Sam wants the VC because Sam is a team player. Okay, Hacker's back. Let's spin the wheel. This might be the last wheel spin, depending on whether Team Mamo wins this next game. Let's find out. It's also used for about spots. We got Toxin. We've seen Toxin so many times in this set. It's insane. Tox, USA. If there's no MIGs, that could be interesting with the full Vs. And Air Force. So Tox US Air Force. Just head back to the game menu. Yeah, it's annoying that I'm asking for these guys to spot, but they're not. I don't know why. But that's an interesting armor lineup. Okay, they spotted. Cox, USA, Air Force, left to right. Can Team Mamo close out the set? That is the question. Mid auto US. Yeah, US has been, let's say, the mid. Madara coming. Why is Madara coming? Why on earth is Madara coming? Okay, he meant Apocalypse. I was really confused when he said Madara. Hmm. Hacker saying the strats in all chat. I mean, let this be a lesson, guys. If you want to play team game tourneys, do not play without a mic and some type of voice communication. Because you're just gonna end up with situations like this where communication is constantly very fragmented between Sam, Ruiz, and Hacker. And people are gonna argue saying, oh yeah, these guys made it to bronze, so they didn't need it. No, they made it to bronze because they played well. But like playing against another good team is a different story because you need teamwork for that. You can't just rely on solo skill. Anywho, we got Sam as Red Talks, Hacker as Cyan USA, Ruiz as the Purple Air Force. Bottom we have Apocalypse as the Yellow Air Force, Mamo as the Blue USA, and Sahel as the Talks. Again, he has had GLA so many times this set, by the way. Um, I'm hoping we see Raptors, to be honest, because I don't think V's are the move in a situation like this. I actually think Raps are way better. Let's see. Yep, Raps from both. Drop from Ruiz. Another one of these Ranger Dozer drops. 5 airfields. Probably a barracks. Maybe a 6th airfield. Again, it's this drop of 3 Rangers on his oil. But this time it's a barracks, so at least he's fortifying this. Before he took the dozer and just dropped it here and did nothing. So at least he's actually making something happen. But it will be tough to make a move. 6 airfields. Only 3 from Apocalypse or Ruiz. Ruiz is floating like crazy. Why does he still have 18k? He needs to have way more airfields at this stage. He's making Patriots. I mean, why not just make a fire base? A fire base is objectively better. Against both the Bees and the Raps, it takes more hits. I'm pretty sure. And they don't get PDL block. Okay, he uses the Raps for support. Mamo is V spamming like a madman. SND from Hacker. Good concave here for oh, the oil blocks the Ranger from getting hit. He actually has to hit it from behind, yeah. That PDL missile actually saved him, I think, which lets him take the oil. Sam is doing another one of these gigantic pushes. He's getting his oils now. It's a bit late. No laser guided missiles just yet. Oh, Rap's going into the base of Ruiz. CC sniped. He's trying to hunt him. 1 dozer down, 2 dozers, 3 dozers left. Apocalypse needs to micro his Raps better. He's firing like single missiles always hitting the structures. Ruiz is firing onto the Avenger, which is at least preserving the bees for now. Sam is popping a couple quads on the right side to help fortify his cliff. His mate's cliff. Hacker is just gonna kill the oils. And where is this giant army? Sam is on one worker. I think he's just noticing he's making more. It is a big army. It is a very big army. Deployed. No command center. Oh, there is a command center. Oh, these wraps from Apocalypse. They are going to tear apart the base of Hacker. That's 3 war factories. A 4th, potentially. SND goes down. 4 war factories and a strat center. That's 10k worth of damage, infrastructure-wise. And he's also reset SND. Team Hackers might just be looking at their last game here. Mamo's gonna take advantage of the range a little bit here. Take the engagement. Despite fewer numbers, he does have a range advantage. Mamo is still losing the fight though. And Mamo is gonna try and help out versus Sam. But this army from Hacker could actually end Apocalypse if he's not careful. Apocalypse needs to really be careful. Sahel is trying to regroup. Why is he running? Wait, why is he running? Rua is seriously overkilling. He has laser guided missiles and he used like 30 raptors on a CC. You need like 8. I have no clue why Hacker ran. He could have just charged in. He has a scan and drone, no? He can see what's going on here. That was easy to just enter in. I think, yeah, that was like their one opportunity to kind of force something to happen. Because Mamo was still out of position. Raptors blocking missiles from both sides. Nice bit of defensive support with the PDL. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a bad mismatch. I need to look at that. I'm gonna look at this replay. I mean, I don't think it was over. I think there was still stuff to be played out, but I'd like to make sure I'm not wrong with my judgment. Thing is, Hacker's base got obliterated by the Raps. But it's not like they were dead. They were ahead, but I don't think it was over. This Hacker still has an army. As does Ruiz have his Raptors. It's around this moment, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, pause. So it's remaking his S&D. What's Mama's base look like? And he's got the war factories, but that doesn't really matter as much as the army. Sam's got his oil. There was a time bomb, I think, on Hackers oils. Oh, Sam was on buses. I mean, there's a wraps. Hmm. And he's made. Okay, yeah, they're even equal on eco, and he's got dozers. Yeah, I can't say that this is a clear win. I think this has to be. As much as I hate it, I do think this is a yeah. I can't really say that's a win for either team. One team did look ahead, but just gonna let them know it's a Let me also restart my game just in case of a mismatch. So just a reminder, it's Tox, US, and Air Force. Top team won. They looked in good position, but bear in mind, Hackers base got wrecked pretty hard, which meant Apocalypse had a lot of XP. Both Air Forces had wraps, both GLAs are pretty much on equal terms. The US's were basically equal. The only difference is Mamo has his war factories, Hacker doesn't. Their armies, though, are pretty similar in size. This is I think it's a clear-cut re. Okay, let me just check the armies. Talks. Um, US, air and air. Okay, cool. We're good to go. Okay, got a re. This is Mamo in the middle as the USA. Vanilla in blue. Sahel is orange as Jedi Talks. And Apocalypse is yellow in USA Air Force. Ruiz is purple in USA Air Force. Hacker is cyan in USA Vanilla. Sam is in red in GLA Talks. So let's see if they go with the same idea or they mix it up. Ruiz was very slow with his airfields last game, so we'll see if he changes it up. There's MDs actually being moved up. And oh, War Factory this time. Again, I'm not a fan of going for War Factories when your main anti-air guy is like cross-map from the Air Force. This was very similar to the very first game. And I think for similar reasons, I don't think this build is good. You will just get off slowly. MD dozer drop. Drop from Ruiz. Yeah, when Ruiz gets Raptors, this is gonna get hard. Ruiz dropping 1 MD versus Air Force Chinooks. Okay. That doesn't really do much. Firebase might get up barely. No. Hellfire sneaks the rockets past the PDL range. No second supply still for Apocalypse. Heroes being annoying, delaying the second supplies. Okay, this MD drop will be useful because it's versus vanilla US chunks. And the Raptors are starting.
Search and destroy. Search and destroy.
And this time. Oh, whoa, what is this line? Sorry. Yeah, big engagements from both Toxes, fighting very, very aggressively very early. Sahel does come out on top. Yeah, story. What a champ. What a champ. Let's see. And Sahel has very confidently won his side this time. I mean, Mamo is supporting well with the forward War Factory pumping Avengers. I guess they're doing the double War Factory build better, to be honest, compared to game one. I think game one it was a bit of a blunder. Hacker is just saying GG's. Sam is saying next time Beacon they not. They're not even communicating. Oh man. Yeah. Moral of the story. If you're playing in a team game tournament, you gotta communicate with your teammates. I mean, Team Mamo played exceptionally well, I think, this tournament. Yeah, Hacker just surrenders, so it's auto loss at this point. Sam saying thank you for the stream. Lewis says GG. And congratulations to Team Mamo. Mamo, Apocalypse, Sahil for winning $450.
You have been defeated.
GG's. Maybe I can do a very, very quick momentary call with Mamo, Sahil, and Apocalypse. So that's a 6-1 victory to Team Mamo. Very convincing, to be honest. The Narumi Anjo troll account is back. I don't know why, but sure. Let's see. Okay, they've added me to their chat. Hello, assalamu alaikum, shabab.
وعليكم
الو
وعليكم
السلام.
السلام على مركز.
هلا
هلا.
والله.
ألف مبروك
كيفك؟
شباب، ألف مبروك.
هلا هلا هلا
والله
هلا
العظيم سهل، أنت لعبت حلوة. والله العظيم
حبيبي الله
كل
يكرمك. فهموا لمامو.
إيه إيه أنت
عم يجاملك عم
أبو
يجاملك عم يجاملك.
لعبت والله العظيم لعبت حلوة مع الجي ال اي توكس في الجيم الثاني
شكرا.
وال- نسيت الجيم سهل اللي لعبت توكس ده الجيم سام بيعمل ال 3v1 يعني
ايه
مو بآخر جيم بس يعني الآخر جيم before
اللي
that
قبل الاخير
ايه
ايه
حلوة كانت.
إيه هو منو بسهل منو بسهل
والله العظيم Mamo, I have to ask why did you fly 12 MiGs over 20 quads?
I didn't see them like
You have radar,
there
no?
is no vision yeah but there is no vision there was no vision
سهل was
zero
in Ruiz base.
zero
Yeah.
vision my حبيبي سهل آه عندي تانا لبسه
Uh-huh.
شو عندي تانا طب باسي سهل عندي تانا لبسه شو
والله العظيم if
ارحمني سهل.
Sam 3v1'd you guys, that would have been really embarrassing, by the way.
آه
Because I looked at Hacker and Ruiz's base, they had nothing. They both had nothing, by the way.
Sam
Yeah,
played well though. Yeah, Sam played very well that game.
ماركر
Sam played
ماركر
insane.
and
هلا.
Sal
ماركر
played
اخر جيم
very
اخر
bad.
جيم اخر جيم كانت خطتي ما في داعي للتصفيق.
After game, you owned Sahel. I was watching the engagement between you and Sam. You played that really well. والله
He's
العظيم.
after he got him, he said Toto with micro.
Yeah, I know what he meant. It's for the children watching the stream.
Yes, yes.
Uh, that was nice.
آه.
خلاص, you guys
في
got
جي...
$450 total. That's
thank
150 between each of you, which is good.
thank thank you for
حبيبي
streaming, حبيبي. Thank you
Very
for
حبيبي
bad.
streaming.
ماركر.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
Marker.
much.
No problem, guys. No problem.
Thank you actually.
Actually,
No problem, actually. حبيبي سهل. حبيبي.
حبيبي والله.
I
Mhm.
actually
خلاص.
have an invitation. عندي سهرة مع الشباب.
ايه.
قاعد هون عم العب جنرال يا رجل. شايف التفاهة.
بس الجيم في تذكر ماركر الجيم اللي راح باك، لا مو اللي فصل ابو.
مم.
هذا
هذا
الجيم.
هذا الجيم كان احتمال كبير يفوز مامو، كان عنده 8 دروب زون وهكر ما كان عنده شيء.
انا كنت كبير مرقر. كنت
بس
كبير
هذا
المشكلة
الجيم
Sam
عندي
had so many
سنايبر
hackers,
وخمسة
by the
ستار.
way. That's the issue. Like, the
طيب
issue
طيب
is you needed to find the hackers too with the snipers.
yeah, but
That was the
yeah.
main thing.
I'm USA against infantry, like infantry late game against USA. He cannot do anything. Well, he was probably like a lot richer than me.
The reason I
I
انا
don't
said
know.
for that is because they
Yeah,
can
I had a
easily
lot of
combo
hackers,
the
I think.
promos on the drop zones, whereas if you don't find the hackers, because some of the hackers were like very hidden, by the way. They weren't all in the corner. So
Uh-huh.
it depends on if you scanned around beyond the corner, and I can't see any account for that.
Yeah, it would have been hard, but it was a nice game.
Mm. I think you
انا
guys were
خسرت
ahead, but it wouldn't be like 100% ahead.
صرت
أيوة صح.
ملوتس بهذا الجيم، مامو عاد يسبني.
طب ايه
Yeah,
ما لوتس
Sahil
يعني.
lost his whole base to Lotus.
انا خسرت الاير جيم تورنمنت بسبب اسور عملوا لي كابتشر لبيسو. قلت سهل يعني مش يعني طب كيف واللوتس عم تعمل لي كابتشر؟
لك
كيف
لا
مش
4
لا
مرات بضربني الميجز،
لا
4 مرات
والمشكله
شقني
مش
شق وابو ما ضرب ضربه. لك قدامي فول باتل ماستر تاع ضروب، لك فول باتل ماستر فري شوت فري ارمي كام بيبي ما بجي ايش اسوي؟
طب المشكله مش انه ما لحقت تبيع. انت ما سمعتها اصلا.
لك ما
هي
سمعتها لانه تحت ما بهدي تحت
طيب
الرقصه
فاضي.
الرقصه ما بتهدي تحت، في تلبيسه تحت.
يلا عادي جي جيز.
من
خلص
ناحيه
انا
كنت
I will
حمار، كنت حمار بهذا الجيم الصراحه.
Hmm.
uh, anyways I need to go now.
Okay.
ماركر
يلا
حبيبي
نشوف إن
thank you
شاء الله.
thank you for the stream.
Thank you,
حبيبي
Thank you very
ماركر،
much حبيبي.
ثانك يو
ان شاء
فور
الله
يو.
we will see you
In
beating
World
sides.
Series.
When are you
When?
gonna play?
إن
When?
شاء الله.
when
He-
are you gonna
When,
play?
Marker?
ماركر، انا كنت من
Probably in 2 weeks.
انا من مشجعينك ومشجعين حسن ليب ببطوله الورد سيريس، فما دام حسن ليب انكب برا فهلا املنا فيك يا كبير. قول الله.
إيه. حبيبي
عال
When?
حبيبي.
عال
اعطيه واحدة فخر العرب.
Hmm. لا والله مامو. والله it's not gonna end. If I win it will be never ending.
اعطيه واحدة. Yes. Imagine you win the World Series, yeah, and all the
Uh-huh.
Arabs comes out and say, this is our Marakar, this is our Marakar. سبحان الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
أنت حيلعبوا ولا؟ When, Marker?
ها
Like I'm still playing in it. I'm playing in 2 weeks time probably versus Sides because Sides has to play versus Azuz or Machiavelli. I don't know who
Oh,
won that set, but after
oh,
Sides plays them, and I think Sides will
yeah,
win that to be honest, then he
of
plays
course.
versus me. By
Uh-huh.
the way, Mamo, at this
Maybe in
point,
1 week.
anyone in top 8 is guaranteed $250 in World Series. Every set you win, you double your prize pool, like earnings. So if I beat Size, I'm guaranteed 500, I think. If I beat
Wow.
Excal or whoever wins from XCal's side of the bracket, I get 1,000. And I think the first place is 3,000 now because someone
Oh my God.
donated another 1,000.
Don't do it like me. I played the 4K tournament for honor, yeah? For the honor, not for the money. I left
Kids
it
for the
without
honor.
money and without honor.
Habibi, I'm not the
Uh,
one playing for money only. There's other people that do that. You don't need to tell me about that.
لا like خلاص play for money. Say I play for money. Don't play for honor.
I play
You
for
will end
both,
up
ya
like me.
Habibi.
No, yeah, okay, you will end up like me. No money and no honor. Allah, Jaza coming to me every time on voice chat. He says to me like in sarcastic way, yeah, Mamo the king. You know,
Uh-huh.
that makes me so mad. I said,
Yeah. Plays for big honor.
yes, exactly. اوكي
خلاص
حبيبي.
زين. يلا تشوفك شباب.
خلص يلا
الله
شكرا
معك
شكرا
مان.
شكرا ماركار.
انت
هلا حبيبي.
طيب، شكرا
هلا
مان.
هلا
العفو.
تصبح على خير.
Yes, well played.
وانت من أهله.
سلامات
يلا
سلامات.
تشوفك.
باي باي.
مع السلامة. All right. That was the interview with Team Mamo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna head off for now because it's quite late for me and I need to be awake early tomorrow. So yeah, GG's well played. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And